What's up, guys? It is Monday. It is almost 5 to 7. I am a little bit late this evening, so apologies for that. We are jumping into another course recommendation. Shane's jumped straight into the chat. Hey Tim, how are you, fellow? Did you have? I had a cracking weekend. A little bit labour intensive. I was stripping some panel boards off of my conservatory walls to replace with some what do you call it, polystyrene insulation, then plasterboarding. I had to get it done because the plasterer came round today to actually plaster the walls. So yeah, had to get it done today. I had to get it done over the weekend, so I spent the best part of a day and a half doing that, and then went round the father-in-law's to celebrate his 82nd birthday. So it was nice to get together with the family. First time we've done that since the beginning of lockdown, so really nice to actually see everybody in the same place for the first time in a long time. How was your weekend, Shane? Good one? We're doing Milhaven Golf Club today. This was another course recommendation that came through the live chat. Milhaven Golf Club, there we go. 18 holes, almost 7,500 yards, normal fairways, fast greens, rated medium, 3,500 plays. So yeah, it's a fairly decent course by the looks of it. I didn't actually have a look at the star rating, but I'm trying not to pay an awful lot of attention to that. Whoa, we didn't change any of the settings. Wind speed, it's been, I mean, you would have thought it's been absolutely ages since I last played, but it's only been 2 days since I last played. Alright, we're going to go for the gold tees, which is almost the 7,500 yardage one. Pin set number 1, and we are good to go. Create match. We may get a few different people in tonight. I am probably about half an hour later than I normally am. Things just happened. Didn't manage to get dinner cooked in time, and I've only just managed to get on, but I've sort of jumped right in between my 6 and 7 slots, so I'm pretty happy with that I've managed to keep to that. So I do apologise to anybody that is watching this after the fact on YouTube that normally tunes in for the live stream, and I wasn't on when they were expecting me to be on, so hands up, do apologise. Got my new course started. 1 hole down, 17 to go. Nice one, Shane. Nice one. Rohan Swanepoel, how are you doing, my friend? You're ready to get plastered. The walls were ready to get plastered. Mind you, I did have a few beers at my father-in-law's little get-together yesterday. I probably had a few too many. I came back from the sister-in-law's house where it was where we were all gathering, and I sat on the sofa, and I'd recorded the Open for the Ages that had been on Sky Sports a week or so ago, and I was watching that, and I could feel myself dropping off. And next thing I knew, I was proper like hunting for flies. I decided to just call it a night, and I went to bed. Oh, nice looking course. Nice looking course. Some nice bit of planting there. And we start off with a par 5. Haven't seen that in a while. I don't know what these sort of random bushes in the middle of nowhere are. That's a bit unusual. But
sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Shut up, Siri. Want this down the right, just to give myself a sight of the green. It's 535. We should be able to get there. .251. There is a slope at the back there. I don't mind if I'm right here, because if I'm right, it is going to kick left onto the green, I'm hoping. 95% power. That actually might work in my favour. Not when it kicks 90 degrees to the right. So that was the complete opposite to a Wilson bounce. That went like... It's alright, we should still be in good shape to get the birdie. A little bit fast there, but it's okay. It should stop fairly smartish. Hey Anthony, welcome to the live stream. I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing? Ooh, I thought I was going to miss that for a minute. I thought I didn't allow enough. But nice looking course. Looks like it's set at dusk. It's a very low sun. It strikes me as more of a... I mean, you could say this is dawn, but it strikes me more of a dusk setting than a dawn setting. Got a nice little backstop behind the flag here, so we can afford to go long. We want to try and avoid that. Definitely don't want to be short. Yeah, definitely don't want to be short, otherwise we're going to be rolling straight back off the green. It's playing 156. I might take a smidge off of this, but not too much. Oh, 95% power. Didn't want to do that. That's the second time I've done that. And I think I'm going to come up short here, and I think it might roll back down. Is it going to roll down? Yeah. That's my own fault, that is. 90. It didn't roll all the way down. Surprising. Very surprising. It is still 1 foot uphill, though. But that was all to do with that 95% power. Poor. Really poor. It looks fairly straight, this one. 175 greens, 29 feet, 1 foot uphill. Get in. Get in. I'm at work watching you play. Best way to work, Anthony. Best way to work. What's the longest putt you've made in real life? It's difficult in real life because you don't have the advantage like you've got in this game where you can actually see the distance. But I have made a really long... I mean, at a guess, I would probably say that it was around the 50-foot mark. But it wasn't a straight putt either. It was a breaking putt, massively left to right. And it had a bit of up and down as well. It started off going downhill, then it went up. So it sort of went down to the... I hit it down to the left, and then it hit the bank and started coming back round. And it was one of those that sort of just had enough legs to get there. But I reckon it was about 50 feet. I haven't sunk many more than, you know, from a distance perspective. I mean, that for me is a long putt. I'm okay at putting. I wouldn't say that's where my strength lies. My strength on the golf course when I'm playing in real life tends to be from about 150 into the flag, where I'm taking, you know, 8 or 9 iron in. Anything 8, 9 wedge, full wedges. Anything within 100 yards, I'm fairly accurate. So I always try and get that when I'm playing. I always try and get to that 100-yard marker. You know, look for where the 150 is and try and get beyond that. Anything 150 in, I'm comfortable. My driving's a little bit wayward at the moment. That's the problem I've got. Is it's too inconsistent. Distance-wise, it's fine, but it's just too inconsistent from a direction perspective. So you just add yardage onto the hole for no reason at all. And that was a pretty poor pitch shot, that was. Let's see if we can still manage the bird. That will be 3 on the bounce. So that's a great start to the round. Some of the rounds I had last week, there were a couple of red numbers in there spotted around. But you couldn't ask for a better start to a round than that. This is a nice looking course. It's very playable. It's very real life type course. I think that's why I'm liking it. It's not too fussy. It's not over planted. It's planted in the right areas. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like the little sort of water feature he's got at the end of this fairway near the green. I'll show you guys when I get down there. I've just spotted it just before I came out of the flyover. My drives are not good either. I hit more slices than a loaf of bread. I've got a natural fade to my shot, so I do tend to address the ball allowing for that, but not so much as if I do hit it straight on the occasion that I'm going to miss the fairway. But I do tend to find I play most of my second shots from the first cut or just inside the rough, which does then add shots on because you're having to add clubs in order to hit the green, and it makes you a little bit more inconsistent, and you take a longer iron than what you need to, and yeah, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's going to be a tough one. There you can see that little water feature. Looks like he's got a little, it's like a little water drain going on there, coming out from under that bridge. I might try and sting this one in. We've got a lie that's in our favour here. You can see there it's moving away from us, so that's going to work in our favour. It's playing about 197. I'm going to try and play a low stinger in here. It's gone a bit further right than what I thought it was going to. It's also going to go right again. Mind you, it went up that slope quite quickly, so it didn't move too far off to the right. I think he means delta, Smudge, not delt. Right, can we get another birdie here? That would be 4 on the bounce. That would be a treat. It's tracking. Oh, yeah. Alright, 4 out of 4. Going nicely. Long par 4 here though. Stroke index 4. Going to be a tough one to birdie this one. Playing over 500 yards. 510 yards. And it's uphill towards the flag on the second shot, so that's going to make it a little tougher. I'm really looking forward to my golf break now. I'm itching to go. I've got a holiday between now and then. I'm going to the Isle of Wight for a week, so it's yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. Joanne, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat again. Nice to see you. 220, 234. In between clubs here. This is a tough one. This is a real tough one. I want to make sure I get this on the green. That's priority 1 here. Go on, get up. Get up. No. Oh, and it's plugged. Plugged like a mother trucker, that has. Not going to enjoy this shot. Oh, look at the slope as well. This is a hit and hope. I'm pretty pleased with that, even though it was fast. This is for par. Good up and down. Good up and down. Stops the birdie run. That is a tough golf hole, especially with the club set that I'm playing with at the moment. I was really in between clubs there. Right, we have a good opportunity to get back on the birdie train here. Stroke index 18, 545 yards. Hit a fast. It's still in the blue bar though, so that should maintain its accuracy. Get up the slope. Tough one to actually go at here. I don't know whether I actually want to go for that. 25, 242. I just think it's going to be too long. I'm going to go for it. I don't normally take risky shots on like this. Right, so we are going to have an eagle putt. Rowan, if you want somebody to give a beta version of the course a playthrough, I'm more than happy to do it and give you some feedback. In fact, if you're playing on PlayStation, I'm quite happy to do a not a live stream, because obviously I appreciate guys don't want to do it, but I'm quite happy to do a like a collaborative video where we can chat to one another and talk through some of the golf holes. If you want to do that, I'm more than happy to help out, my friend. Right, 41 feet. There's not a lot of movement in this, actually. I'm not sure whether I've actually given that enough beans. Not quite, but we're still going to pick up the birdie, I think. 5 feet. And we're in. So we're back on the birdie train. Right, 5 under par. Oh, this is a nice looking golf hole. Not a lot up round near the green apart from that front right bunker. 3-tiered green. Let's see what this is. 33, 11, 217. Sorry, 227. Mind you, we want to be getting up there on that second level. That is going to come round because it does slope right to left. It's going to be a little long, but it's okay. Pleased with that. Thanks, Tim. If I finish 2K1 before 2K21, there'll be an unplanted version for porting. Then it'll be technically be a beta. Nice. $10 feet. Come on, turn. Oh, he's on Xbox One. Do you use mouse and keyboard for designing, or do you use controller, Rowan? Right, no drop shots. We're going along nicely in this round. Hole number 8, 356 yard, par 4, stroke index 14. Let's have a look down the track. Nicely laid out. Really nicely laid out, this hole. Shouldn't go too far because there's a bit of a slope up there on the right hand side, but it is going to make 300 yards. Let's see if we can get this nice and close. Vicious little slope there. It didn't have any effect on that pitch shot whatsoever. Alright, use the controller. That's interesting. Alright, we have a birdie putt, albeit not a particularly easy one. 15 feet. It's in the fun zone. Come on, get there. Didn't think it was going to get there to start with, but it just trickled over the edge. Right, let's see if we can hit that magic number by the end of the front 9. Let's see if we can hit that -7. Looks like there's a car to win on this hole. See it there on the right hand side. Boom. Hole in one for that bad boy. Cheers, Smudge. Alright, we have 168 yards here. I'm worried that if I smash this into that slope, it is not going to get there. But I cannot go for the 6 iron. I've got to go for the 7. Favourite club in my bag when I play in real life, 7 iron. Let's see if we can win that car. Come on, hit the slope. Come back. Come back. Didn't get far enough up. Didn't get enough welly coming back down the green. Yeah, it's picking up a bit of pace. Right, tricky little putt though. Stroke index 6 must be all about the green, this one. It's not a difficult green to hit, but when you're on the green it leaves you with a tricky little putt. Even if you're within 6 or 7 feet. Yes. Alright, 7 under par through 9 holes. No bogeys, 2 pars in there for good measure. Stroke index 4, stroke index 8. One of those is a par 3, so that's forgivable. Alright, let's see if we can do the same on the back 9. I seriously doubt it. A 14 under, I haven't shot one of those in God knows how long. Alright, 505 yard par 5. Not a lot in the way of planting on this hole. Doesn't need it. Nice snaking fairway here. Lots of traps to actually catch you out. Really well designed golf hole, this one. Should hold the fairway. And it should settle in a nice flat area as well. 220 yards here. It's got a nice cheeky little backstop there. 220. I want to see if I can sting this sucker in there. Nice low stinger. I want to see if I can get it up that slope. That's the $1 million. Is it going to get up the slope? I don't think it is. Ah! Right, let's just get this close and we can pick up the par. So if the flop shot goes long, oh, get in. Oh, one bounce. One bounce. I haven't had one of those. I don't think I've ever had one of those where it's either gone straight in the hole from the air or one bounce and in. Right, stroke index 1. 501 yard par 5. I'm going to go down the left here. It's going to give me the best angle on that green, I think. That was a proper Wilson bounce. Alright, stroke index 1. Let's have a look at the green. What makes this tough? What makes this green tough? Good thing is it's uphill to the flag. It's left to right. We've got an upslope here. It's playing 213 with an upslope. Let's take that all the way down. Let's aim a little left. So when it hits, oh, a little left, that's gone way left. I'm hoping this is going to hit that slope and come round, come round, come round. Right, I was going to say we're going to hold the green, but we're not. We're just going to trickle off the side. Probably the wrong club there in hindsight. It'd be nice if we could do what we did on the previous hole. Unlikely because it's a chip shot and I absolutely detest these. I'm inclined play a flop shot here. Fully lofted. Nice. See if we can get a 50%er. That'll do. It's going to be a tricky putt, this. This is where we could drop a shot. It is stroke index 1. I can see why now. 8 feet, 1 inch uphill. No! I even added a little bit more onto it. There's the red number. You got a 1 hopper like that when you did Kite. Thanks again for doing that. It's handicap rated now. You're welcome, Smudge, you're welcome. That red number's annoyed me now. Alright, hole number 12, 479 yard par 4, stroke index 11. Looks like it's a dog leg left. Nice little stream dissecting the hole. That's a nice bit of work. That's quite reminiscent of that little stream there. Looks very Augusta-esque. Alright, we have 182, call it 184 yards to go. I think I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to try and run this one in. It's an uphill towards the flag, so it should slow up quite quickly. That's almost pin high, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Right, let's see if we can get this drop shot back. 10 feet, 2 inches uphill. And we're in. Straight back. That's exactly what you want to do. Drop a shot, straight back on it. 8 under. Alright, double figures. That's what I'm aiming for here. Double figures. You've got plenty of holes to do it. That has got to be the signature golf hole. I normally choose a par 3 because they tend to be the most picturesque. But that is a awesome looking par 4. Lovely looking par 4. And you know what? Wind behind, that's a drivable par 4. Master clubs, that's a drivable par 4. Right now for me, that is not drivable. So I'm literally going to plonk it in the middle of this nice wide fairway area down here. Hey Tyler. We should have, I was going to say, we should have a nice lofted club in here. Playing 98 yards. I de-lofted it a bit just to give it an extra yard or so. I still came up a wee bit short. Yeah, nearly at 2k subscribers, so if you are new to the channel and you've yet to hit that subscribe button, please feel free to do so. If you are enjoying the stream and you'd like to do it throughout the stream, please hit the like button as well. I tend to have the little notices coming up, but I don't know how many people read those. I tend not to shamelessly ask for likes. I tend to leave that till the end of the stream, but if you'd like to, by all means, go ahead. Alright, 14, 568, par 5, stroke index 13. Definitely a scoreable hole. Another dog leg to the left here by the looks of it. Love the sound of that driver. rolling uphill, so probably not going to get 300 there. Right, two's playing 280. We are not going to be getting to the green, so let's just get this in position A. Get a nice angle on the flag. Around about 100 yards, which that looks like it's not far off. 75, 22 feet, so that's another 7. 82 yards. Ooh, you know what? We're going to loft this bad boy up and see if we can get this to come up short. Let's have a look at the slope. So if this comes up short, it is going to spin back to the flag. Question is, depending on the amount of spin we get, it may come back off the front of the green. So let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect, perfect. I love it when a plan comes together, as Hannibal Smith used to say. All right. We're on track. We're on track for double figures. We are on double figures. 3 birdies on the bounce. So that's a nice bounce back after that that bogey on 11. 4 holes to go. 2 4s, a 3 and a 5. Hole 15, 452 yard par 4. Stroke index 7. Looks like we've got a dog leg going the other way this time. You can see this starting to swing around nicely now. Looks like this one's tricky because of the drive. Looks like we've got another sloping green, slope to the back right and a slope front left. Tricky tee shot here. Want to try and get this beyond that tree. Ooh, this is a tricky tee shot. I might just sting this and see if we can give it some extra yardage. I need this to go 300. I'm going to end up behind the tree. I'm going to end up right behind the tree. Can we get through those low hanging branches though? Let's have a look. This is where, you know what, we don't use this shot enough, but this is where you use this punch shot. I wonder if it will go under those branches. I still think I'm going to come up shy here, but I don't play this enough. I think it's going to roll off the back. Oh, I was hoping that that slope in the front was going to take all the sting out of that. Loved playing that shot though. Loved it. That's the kind of shot that I want to play when I'm playing this game. Something that's really going to test me. Get the old juices flowing. I don't mind picking up a par if I've got a shot like that. It's just so much fun. It really is. Great, great, great golf hole, that is. I mean, yeah, granted, you don't have to stick yourself in the position where you're playing that tricky shot, but man, it was just so nice to have that avenue there. And the only thing to do was to play a punch shot. I mean, I could have gone laterally and gone high, but or a little sort of pitch shot through the trees, but enjoyed it. Really enjoyed that shot. Alright, skinny little fairway here. Stroke index 9, not too difficult, but still needs to be played well in order to score on it. Alright, ball's definitely going to be above my feet here, I think. Hugely above my feet. Alright, that is playing 173 yards. Slope into as well. I'm gonna club this up to the 6 iron. Take a little bit off of it. I'm pleased with that. I'm very, very pleased with that outcome as well. Victor James, that punch worked out better than they normally do. Good shot. Yeah, thanks, Victor. I do appreciate that, and thanks for jumping into the chat. I think the punch shots I've played in the past have gone longer than they actually show that they do, and I was quite pleased with that. It did go longer than I thought it was going to go, because it did show that it was going to reach the front of the green, but because they hit so low, they skid on quite a lot, and that one did go out the back of the green, but it wasn't, the outcome wasn't as bad as it could have been. I hear what you're saying. Sometimes they are very, very unpredictable. Get in. Nice. Alright, so we're on for a decent score here. 17, par 3, stroke index 3. Another great looking golf hole. I wouldn't imagine, I wouldn't imagine the change in elevation is going to be that great here, because it sort of dips down the hollow and then comes up, and the green is not that far off the same level as the tee. It's a little bit lower. 27 feet, 9 yards. That means we are going to be aiming for 212. We are definitely dropping this down, and we definitely want to run this up to the flag. Let's have a look at the green. It's going to move left to right at the end. This is assuming I actually hit the ball straight. That looks good. That might actually come round as well. Yeah, that has worked out a treat. And that is exactly as I executed it. Yeah, the lighting is insanely nice on this, and I think it does definitely add to this course, the low lighting, especially when you have a lot of tall trees. You get that effect where the light comes through the trees, and you get that mottled sunlight. It is really, really nice. I would like to see this one, with a 12 o'clock sun position, because I think it would look equally as nice. Alright, par 5 to finish. Stroke index 17. Could we get to 13 under par, ladies and gentlemen? Could we get to 13 under par? It'd be nice to not have an uphill lie here. I don't think we're getting to the green. No, we're definitely not getting to green. It's where we leave this ball. Ideally... So what do we got? 299, so that's 243. I ideally want this to go about 200 yards. Because 200 yards leaves me the lob wedge. And I've had a cheeky look at the green, and there is a bank behind the hole. And if there's a bank behind the hole, you can use the backspin that the lob wedge gives you. But I think I've hit it too hard. 80, 17, 86 yards. Absolutely perfect. So you see that bank? If we hit that bank, we can spin this back. There is that risk again. That slope is quite steep. It could come back off the green. But I don't think I've hit it that far. Oh. Gorgeous. And that's the way to finish a par 5. That is probably, even though I've got a red number in there, that is probably the best round I've had in a long time on a really, really nice course. So whoever recommended this one, thank you very much for the recommendation. That is definitely going to get a favourite from me. Let's have a look at the stats, because they are going to be pretty good today. Yeah, fairways in regulation, I expected that to be 100. I did remember I missed a few greens. They trickled off the edge, but the putts per hole, 1.1. I mean, that just You expect it to be that low, 13 under par, 1.1. Definitely going to favourite this course, and I'm definitely going to give this one 4 stars as well. Really, really nice, guys. If you're looking for a good course to play, please go out and play this one. Thanks again for the recommendation. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, I have recognised a few names in the chat that are new, and there are probably other people watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Similarly, if you're watching on YouTube and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I am always appreciative of those new subscribers. And thank you for those people that have joined into the live chat today and the live stream. I will see you back here tomorrow, Tuesday, between 6 and 7 for another course recommendation. We've got a fair few still to go. I think I've got 3 or 4 more to go. And then I've got the whole of Ninja Prime's list that he gave me of all of his courses. So if anybody makes any more recommendations, I will sort of slot them into the Ninja ones. But I'm looking at going through the Ninja ones, which will be quite nice. What I want to do as well is I want to go back through the Arctic Fury catalogue and play his courses. And try and find some nuggets in there that I haven't played, because I'm pretty sure that there are some in there. But until tomorrow, guys, take care, have a great evening, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye now.